Bar first, Sam. Welcome. How you doing? No more beep. How are you? Excuse me one moment. I just got a message here. Oh wow. Craig is showing me his new aquarium. It is absolutely beautiful. Hey Tim. Hello David. How did the auction go? I never got a chance to make it over. Good evening, everybody. Hey Bill, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. I was just looking at, Craig is showing me his new aquarium. It's a 6-foot tank. I asked him how many gallons it was. Mike Myers, oh my goodness. Joffrey, how you doing? It's been forever. Oh my gosh. You got to hang here because Christine's going to be in here in a few minutes. She's going to want to see you. We've been asking about you. We've been worried. We seen Kim the other day. There is Shirley. Hey, Shirley, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Missed the auction. Yep, well, we got another one coming up. Our auction is going to be here. Mike D, how you doing? It's going to be on the 31st, which is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I do believe. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That should be went good. Lots of cool stuff. Nice. I need to get I've got one list so far. Of course, we got 2 weeks, but I got some a list from Branton, but he's got to redo it. He's going to do a revised list, Branton Lightcap, and with the stuff that he's going to be putting in it. And then Jody P is going to be in ours again, she said. So I'm still looking for vendors also. Hey there, Cooking with Munchies Mafia, how are you? I found a job a few months ago, which is mostly night work, so I've been missing out on... Oh, you have? Yes. Well, congratulations on your new job, Joff. Congratulations. Have you met Shirley before? This is Mike Myers, but his name is Joff, Joff. Good to see you. All right, so I'm going to be starting up a fish hunting expedition here, and I'm going to be looking up some fish. So I'll go ahead and start doing that. I'm going to put this on the big screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the chat here on my phone, if I can get this thing to start up. That way, it'll work easier. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, I can see it now better. Good. And there's going to be, we're going to have at 8 p.m. our U.S. time, Jeff, on the 31st, we're having our auction. And that's going to be fun. I'm doing okay, just struggling tonight with pain. Oh, no. Oh, no. No longer have a whole duck in my fridge. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I sympathize with that because I suffer from pain every now and again, too. And I tell you what, it's not nice. His name Jeff? My name Jeff? My name Jeff? Yeah, nice. Sorry if I missed anyone's greetings. I'm uploading a short. I'm kind of distracted for a few minutes. No problem. No problem, Shirley. You got to do what you got to do, right? So anyways, what I was going to do here is I'm going to look up Wild 7 Adventures. How are you? Welcome in. I gotta set a couple things up here real quick. Just bear with me for just a moment. I noticed a couple details that I missed out. This is kind of like it's almost like a pop-up. I was planning on doing this, but the time kept falling through until I was able to actually make it. So it's kind of like a delayed schedule, or I guess you could call it a pop-up, I guess, after all. Check this out here. Live. There we go. I'm just going to do a couple quickie thingies here. There's that. And get rid of that annoying heart there. See if it makes it disappear. There it goes. Well, that was quick. Mel, my goodness. Hello. It's been forever since I've seen you. Have you ever met Mike Myers, Mel? He's been around for a long time, but he's been busy working at night, so not really sure exactly. So what days do you get off? Do you have a regular schedule, Joff? Let's see here. Yes, nice. Yeah, I got the heart. Yeah, I moved that heart. You was missed. Of course you were. Yes, definitely you were. Yeah, the heart is gone. I do that because it's so hard to read some of that chat, and that heart's right there, With the iPhone, you can kind of lift up on it and see it, but not all phones do that. And I think it's just kind of annoying, so I'll go ahead and just do that. Yeah, so I'm going to start looking up some places here. I want to look at some labyrinth fish, gouramis, paradise fish, bettas. Some of those they call them African bushfish. They're really cool looking. They almost look like a cichlid, but they're different. ILD. ILD. I'm not sure what that means. Hi there. Okay, so let's go look up some stuff here. Let me see now. I think I know. Go to it's down in Florida. Oops. There we go. I like this website. And if anybody would like to join me up here, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know. And that way you can help me navigate the fish store. If you'd like. I'm not sure if you're up to it. I know. Let's see if Shirley, or I think Christine might be coming too. But let me go ahead and share this page here now that I got to the right spot. Oh, yes. Thank you, Stream Elements. You took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you so very much for being here. Thing's a mind reader, I tell you. Dang. Really cool. Nice. All righty. So I got the no notifications. Oh, it's kind of like a pop-up. Sometimes they don't pop through. I only started about 5 minutes ago. 5 or 6 minutes ago, maybe. There we go. So how was the auction tonight over on I never got a chance to make it over there. I was just too busy. I have a group of 6. Yeah, Kazura. Gold rice fish. Oh, wow. On the way. And I am beyond excited. Oh, that is very exciting. That is very, very exciting. If I remember right, they don't have very many of the type of fish that I'm interested in here. The labyrinth fish. Oh, they got a few here now. Let's see here. This is the blue flame paradise fish. I'm really liking these types of fish, like the bettas and all these here. Different varieties of them. Not bad, not bad. It's 2 to 3 inches unsexed. Okay, the short is uploaded. I think you've got my full attention almost. I got to do something really quickly. Look up the Yakuza gold rice fish. Let me see if they got some here. Actually, Tetris Charson. Are they in the barbs and cyprinids? I'm not really sure what group they're with. Yeah, Mike is here. Look at that, Christine. Isn't that exciting? I was like, wow. We had Kim here a few days ago. Came in to say hi, and now we have Mike here. That is awesome. Very cool. Okay, let's see here. So they won't have them, Jeff. You would have to Google it. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do then is I will I'll stop sharing this one. I'll come back to this because I want to look at some other stuff. But I'll do that. And now it's not there, right? Okay. Now I got to look at that. It's going to take me a bit to type this. You know, if you were able to come in here, you could actually type it faster than me, Mel. Okay, yeah. Yakazura. Okay, it's going to take me a minute, guys. Just bear with me. Yoko. Oh. Yeah, this is going to take me a bit. It's going to take me a moment. Okay, Yoko. The chat keeps jumping on me. I can't even read it. Okay. Zura. Zura. Gold rice fish. Okay. Gold. Come on, if I could type. G-O-L. Rice fish. Okay, there we go. I think we are getting there now. It will be worth it. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay. Japanese rice fish. Oh, here it is. Yakazura Gold Medaka rice fish from Thames Rams. That's what the... Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, I got to share this now. I don't want to forget it. Share. There we go. And here. Okay, here we go. You're right. They do have some sparklies on them, don't they? I'm not seeing it on my images, Jeff. Images. Is this right or not? It's a Yakazura gold rice fish right there. Also, guys, how's Boomers in Basements going? Are David's and Ron's still going strong? Oh, yes. These are muted ones. Go to Google Images. Oh, okay. I should get you up here because this is set up for the people that can also run their own presentations. Any side views? Let's find out here. Well, I'm in Chrome. That's basically part of Google, right? Okay. Google Images. If this doesn't work, Mel, I'm going to drop the link and you're going to come on up here. Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll share this one now. There are some side views of this one. All right. Let's see if that works. There it is. Okay. Chrome is Google. Yep. Yep. And here they are. I think these are them right there. It's not letting me. It's not letting me expand them though. Whoop! There it goes. Let me see if you guys can see this. I'm looking on here. I'm waiting for it to there it goes. I click on that one. Here they are. Kind of interesting looking. Hey GRB, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So good to see you. It's been a while. And GRB's here too, Christine. I haven't seen GRB in a while. How you doing, Glenn? So good to see you. Okay, I'll drop the link. Give me a second. I will drop this link here in the chat for you, Mel. For anybody else who would like to join us. Don't want to get too many on here, but you can give me a hand up here. There you go. I'm going to, there you are. You're in. No, you're not. Not yet. Yeah, GRB, yes. We got 2 people we haven't seen in such a long time. So's Janet. Ah. Yay, Mel's going up. Yep. Are you ready, Mel? Adam McReynolds, hello. You're just finishing up your day. That's great. About ready to head home. That's a good feeling, isn't it? I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Humber Coy, how you doing, Aaron? Good morning, sir. I hope you're doing well. There, I just heard Mel come in. And hello. Hi there, how are you?
Hey, I'm trying to figure out my camera situation here.
Ah, okay.
Hold on.
You want it to be front camera, so it'll be on you, right?
Aha!
There you go. You got it. Okay,
So did
you
go to images?
Yep, this is it.
That's Google Images.
Yep. But you know what? Are you on? Are you able to type and look it up? Because I
don't know how. I mean, I can. I just don't know how to share. Presentations.
You see there's a little TV thing that says with a little arrow. It's that you just click on that, and then it's all. Huh?
I see it. It says upload.
Well, not upload. It's present. It says present.
Yeah, when I click on presentations, it says upload files, import slides from Google Drive.
Well, but you can also look it up on your URL and then share the screen that you have.
Oh, hold on. Doing that. I'm just on my phone, so
Oh, you have okay.
I don't know that it'll work.
I'm not sure if it will either.
Yeah, might be.
I'm not sure actually because I've never tried to do it with my phone. I got my little laptop right here. And
It's through a browser because when I'm on my phone, it streams like me through this browser that you have the link or whatever on.
Yeah, it's this goes through well on this one I go through Chrome, but on my phone I have to go through Safari.
Well, I'm in Chrome on my phone.
Okay, you good.
Let me see if this will, because when I type it in, it asks me if it's leaving or if I want to leave the browser.
Weird. I don't know.
Well, if I disappear.
Okay. All right. Okay, so she's going to see about doing that. And now, let me see here. I'm going to come back over here for a minute. Hopefully, she'll be able to figure that out. Otherwise, okay. Anyhow, let's get over here. It's a little too quiet for me here at the moment, so I'm going to pop up a little bit of music. How about the... Let me know if that's too loud for you guys. I'm going to keep an eye for Mel to come back. I have this set up where they can actually control their own presentations. They can go look stuff up, bring it up on the screen. Oh, let's see here. Somebody asked a question. I might have missed something here. Mel just sent me a photo. Oh, those are beautiful. Yes. The thing of it is, I can't bring these from my phone onto here because I'm on YouTube with this and I'm on Restream with this one. But you can bring those photos up. I'm pretty sure. There, you're back. Okay, let me get you on here.
Over Messenger.
Okay, there you are. Yep, I see those pictures.
Yep. Can you share them that way?
I can't share them that way. I cannot.
Ah, well, that's what they look like.
Oh, okay. Well, I can basically do this, but the problem is, I mean, I'm not very technical savvy. I don't know if Ron was here.
Yeah, me neither. Well, yeah, apparently I can't share off of my phone. We found that out the hard way.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I disappeared.
Now, do you know of any online resources that might have some of these in stock where we can actually go there and look?
No, I had to go to a breeder. You have to go on Instagram to the breeder to get them from him, and he has like example videos and stuff. But you can find them on Google Images. That's all I did. I went to Google, like regular Google, and I'm on Chrome. I went to Google. I typed in Yokozuna gold white or rice fish. You scroll down a little bit, and then you see all those photos I just sent you.
Okay, but you can't bring those up with your phone.
Not with my phone, apparently. It'll kick me out. I know. I'll get a tablet one of these days.
Yeah, tablet or I got this little laptop. It really works nice.
Yeah, but a tablet's cheaper.
Well, maybe this right here. I think it was like brand new. It was like $229.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still probably tablet's still probably cheaper, but that's cheaper than I thought a laptop would be.
It's not a real power. I mean, it's not real powerful. It's got like a Celeron processor. I mean, it's a lot faster than the computers where I had years ago.
Right.
But by today's standards, it would be kind of like a lower. But it works. I mean, it does everything I need it to do. So that's cool.
This is all in his sleeping attire.
Who's in the sleeping attire?
Schmutz. Yeah.
Is that Schmutz?
Is he
wow.
coming up?
I can see him.
And now he's looking at me.
Let me put you on the big screen here for a second. See if does that work? I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to put you over here.
It's bedtime, so he's all white now.
Okay.
And hold on, this glare. Maybe? I don't know if he'll still come up. No, it's too dark now.
All my lights are still on. I don't turn mine on till later, though, about maybe 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, mine come on at like 1.
Oh. Are yours on auto timer? Or?
Mm-hmm. I could turn it on for a sec.
I have to manually turn every one of these computers, every one of these tank lights on individually.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. That's the way I've been doing it.
Oh, there we go. That's bright. Sorry, guys. That's bright. Let me turn it down. Come on, button.
What a beautiful tank that is. My God. Shirley, I dropped the link into the chat, so go ahead and click on that if you'd like. And here we go. Oh, wow. He is beautiful. How old is he?
He is not a year yet, I don't believe. I don't know. Shirley was there when we got him. I don't believe it's been a year.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I think he'll probably still grow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But he is definitely like 4 times as big as when we got him.
Yeah, mine are growing too. I'm surprised. They're getting so big. Hoot, hoot. Hoo, hoo. We got Lance here. Welcome in, Lance. Now I don't want to interrupt you. No, come on up.
Join the party.
Yes, click the link. You need me to drop it again?
This balloon Molly's about to pop. Literally.
Oh, wow. Gonna pop the balloon?
Yeah, she's so big, it's ridiculous.
My female swordtail's getting big. Yeah. Yeah, she's
I
gonna
gotta wipe this algae off.
Yeah, you're gonna have some fry in there.
Not for long.
Yeah, because Schmutz will chow them down, huh?
Schmutz and the killifish.
Oh, that's right. That female killifish will gobble them down.
Yeah, that's why I'll pull females and then they all go in this tote.
Mm. Yeah, that's Oh wow, there's my favorites. Look at that! Look at that! I can't wait to get Cthulhu to you.
All right.
How do you pronounce that name?
Cthulhu.
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 Cthulhu. Okay.
Yes.
I'm looking at him right over here. He's probably about the same size as them, maybe a little bit smaller. I'm not sure.
These are like 3 inches.
Shirley's in the background. Okay, Shirley, hold on one sec. There she is, and there she is. Welcome in.
Hello. Well, I'm a little insulted. First, you begged me to come up here and tell me how great it would be because I'm awesome and all that jazz. I heard you say it.
Yeah.
But and then you make me wait. You made me wait a whole 2 or 3 seconds. Like I'm insulted.
2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, like that's a long time for someone as awesome as me to not be noticed.
Well, Shirley, how old is this?
Oh, you'd ask the person with the worst sense of time.
I can't remember when we got him.
Well, I got the Gars. You got him right before I got the Gars, right?
Yeah.
The Panda Gars. Okay. Oh wow, it's been like probably 8 or 9 months ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say it hasn't been a year.
No, not yet, but it's getting close.
Yeah.
Look at him. He looks all platinum.
Yeah, because I turned the light on. He was sleeping.
Yeah. I didn't turn
He's all
mine off
white.
yet, just in case.
So,
Yeah, Panda Gara.
Christine says,
What, Jeff?
Shirley, rawr.
Roar.
I brought that up.
Dinosaur. Ask anyone, they'll tell you.
So go ahead and bring everything up here so everybody can see that.
Oh, wait. I could do this. Aha.
Oh, wow.
Check him
Nice.
out.
I learned.
I wonder if they're possible for them to breed.
I know they breed them. I just haven't figured it out myself yet. I need to look more into that.
Yeah, you got enough there. You probably have mixed genders too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope
I'm sure we got 50,000 of them.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh, look, my balloon mollies are all showing off here.
Yeah,
Look at the photo bombing Panda Gara. He's awesome. Oh man, I made the dumbest short. It's so funny. I did it about my Beta Nova. So I realized that out of all the betas I've ever had, she is not the prettiest one. She's like at the bottom. She's pretty though.
You already uploaded already?
That's why it took me so long to get over here.
Oh. Well, if you want to get the link into the chat, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay, as long just if it drops me, just give me a second. I'll be right back.
No problem. You can do it. You can drop. Yeah, you can come back in.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Okay.
Hey, Jesse, howdy. How did the auction go over there at Skipper's? I never got a chance to make it in there. I was just too busy. But I see it was going on for a good 2-3 hours. Were you a vendor over there, Jesse, or did you just go there to buy? Hey, Jesse, your brother is going.
Did it drop me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, I did. I put it in the chat.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's Shirley's new sport of Rebecca Nova. Hey, there's Rachel. Hey, welcome in.
Hello, Rachel.
So, did anybody stop over to other than Jesse? I know he was there. Did anybody else go over to see Skipper's auction?
I was there for a ton of stuff. Ton of good stuff.
I had to quit watching because all I could think of was, would they give me till Friday to pay for it? I don't need any more damn fish.
Well, the thing of it is like this. I mean, if you make an agreement, if you have the communication and you ask the question, the buyer can say, "Yeah, we can do that," and just you pay me, and then I'll ship you when you pay me.
Yeah, but I feel bad about making people wait for their money. I'm not good at that.
Well, you feel bad about it, but if they know that you're making an agreement with them,
Yeah. Yeah.
Not all of us are
Well,
flush. We're not all flush.
I don't. Say again. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
We're not all flush with money.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's different circumstances. You can always talk. Say, you can ask them the question. I mean, worst they can say is no, right?
Yeah. Well, like when I got my Volcanum, she waited for me for a couple of months for me to get the money together for shipping. Like, and I wouldn't have asked her to do it because it was like overnight shipping or something like that. So, and they got here in great condition. But, she waited. She was patient with me and everything. But I just feel bad. I don't want people to think I'm going to take advantage of them or anything. And, I joke about being moneyless and stuff, and I don't want people thinking that I'm just like begging for crap. So
it's not begging. You're just making an agreement to you want to buy the fish, but you'll have money on said day.
Yeah.
You mind waiting that long, and if you do, then all you can do is ask.
True.
I mean, we're all friends pretty much on there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I mean, as long as you have communication, that's the main thing with these auctions. You got to have a good communication with from buyer to seller.
Oh yeah, I want to bring. My friend's got some bronze quarries she wants me to sell for her in the auction.
Okay.
And I should have some. I might have some quarries and maybe a pleco or two. I'll definitely have vinegar eels.
Okay.
So, Yeah, so I need to message all that to you, or you got it.
Just when you get your final list together,
Okay.
then just message me in Messenger with it.
When do you want it by?
Well, the auction's on the 31st. I'd like to get it by at least the 25th, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 25th. Like a couple days ahead of time.
Yeah, I think that's a good number, good round number to stop at. Have everything by is the 25th.
So I need to ask a question to Boots Cats out there. What fish did you get on the auction? I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
You bought some new fish. I was there. I got some fish, he says.
I'm so jealous. There were so many cool things.
Yeah, we're gonna have some.
And they did the gardener, I bet. I'm gonna be mean and say I said they were selling I think somebody was selling some gardener eye, and I'm gonna be mean and say mine are prettier.
You know who it was?
No, I was only half paying attention. I was on the phone with my mom.
Ooh.
So
I'm gonna have to go look at the description sometime and see who all was there.
Yeah, it was a lot of different people. I know Roxanne was there, and why can't I think of anybody else? I didn't know a lot of the people. So, but I recognized a few people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know that. I think I heard that Ross Baltimore was there.
Maybe it seemed like he might have been. Like I wasn't really paying. Like I said, I was on the phone with my mom, so I wasn't paying a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
So are you looking at fishies?
We are going to look at fishies. Yes, we're looking at right now. We're looking at Mel's fishes, and then we're going to go to a store. And what we're going to do is you'll name the store up. I'll look it up, and then we can.
Yeah. I think I'm going to let them go back to sleep anyways. But Schmutz says good night.
Oh,
good night, Schmutz. Look, Schmutz is still on his chin, even though he's white everywhere else.
Yeah. Oh, that never goes away. That and his tail stripe.
Yeah, that's cool. I have good face.
Yes, you do. I'm glad we got him.
Yeah.
Yep. Very nice fish. And you can tell that he's the boss of the tank too.
Oh yeah. Definitely his tank.
That's his
back to sleep.
Domain. His domain.
Oh, my angel spawned. My black angel spawned.
Oh, nice.
And they were doing really good. I wasn't gonna mess with the eggs because they were on my back glass because they weren't satisfied with the things they were in there to spawn on. So they spawned on my back glass, and I was gonna just leave them there for them to take care of because they seemed to be taking care of them okay. But then the snails, I'm inundated with snails in that tank, and they just started swarming the eggs. Like they were eating the eggs. So I was like, no, I had to pull them. So I've got him. Sorry.
That's our Cooking with Munch Muff said that's a Charlie Chaplin fish.
Right.
Who is the mermaid in the tank?
Mermaid.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, Ben says, who's the mermaid in the tank? Are you talking about the reflection? That's Mel. Fishcapades.
Yeah, reflections are terrible. Button. Yeah, everybody's lights are off for the night.
Okay. She says that yes, he was there. He had some pretty angels. Nice. Very nice. Just find out here. Oh, Mel's. Yeah, that's what he says right there. Mel's reflection. Yep.
Yeah. I was like, mermaids. I don't believe I have any of those.
Right.
Well, we don't know. She may be hiding it.
What's that?
I said if I did, I could quit my job.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't get dissected in the lab first.
Yes. All right. So, okay. Now we're going to look
Fish
up some...
Since Jeff can't find the rice fish I'm getting or whatever and can't share the pictures I sent him, and I can't share anything.
I don't know how to share anything.
Well, you can. I mean, if you have, I have it set up where the guests can control their own. They can control. You can control all of the presentations if you actually wanted to.
Right, but I can't because remember I'm on my phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the limiting factor right there is the phone.
Just a little.
It gives me the option to share, but whenever I go to when I go to actually share my screen to put something on my screen to share, it kicks me.
It kicks you.
Sorry.
Well, if you're doing it from your phone though, right?
Yeah, because my laptop is still kaput. Like they're supposed to replace it, but I haven't heard anything about it. It's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, you still haven't heard about it?
No, I messaged the seller like 12 times. I'm not kidding. And then I finally said, I'm reporting you. Eat, you know what, and die. I didn't literally say that, but anyway. So
Right.
I filed a
You
complaint.
got angry? Got it.
Do what?
I said you sent them the angry message.
I did. And yeah, so it went to YouTube, or not YouTube. I went to Amazon and on their chat or whatever with their representative, and they went through it. I uploaded documents, all that stuff, and they said that they were going to replace it and they would send me tracking information as soon as it was sent out. And I haven't heard jack. It's been like 2 weeks.
Wow.
So, yeah, I got to call them tomorrow now that I think about it.
So I just popped on the rainbow fisher for a minute. I don't have any of those,
Ooh.
but I know that Lance is out there.
I don't either. I
have Kalitawa.
Nice.
I love Kalitawas. They're beautiful.
Here's what David has, the Bosmani. Oh, I like this one.
And they stay small too. I like the Kalitawas more than I like the what is that? The prey cock?
Those mommy.
No, this is the Dorides rainbow fish. Look at this one. Wow. You see them?
Yeah, those are pretty.
It's not a bad looking. Well, 32 bucks a piece. Oh my goodness. Oh,
I still like my Kalitawa better.
That's for a pair. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why it's so expensive.
My Kalitawas go for about 25 bucks each here.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Here's the goiter.
And I get them. I got 7 of them for 20 bucks. Huh?
Are you breeding them yet?
Well, they're in the community tank with my tetras right now because I had a spare 20 and then had an issue that we had to use it, and so I don't have anywhere for them to go right now to have their own breeding tank, but they're spawning like crazy, but the other fish are eating all the eggs. So I've got to do something. Yeah, right. So I've just got to move a few tanks around and then I can get it set up, but I've got so many projects I want to get done, and with the crap been going on lately, I haven't had a chance to get any of it done. So
she says, never mind, she doesn't like those. Oh yeah, there's some. They're different. I'm just looking at these. I know that Shirley likes them, and I think. Well, you said you like them too.
I like rainbow fish in general, yeah, but I have never had any.
Neither have I. Oh, look at this one here. Cool.
I'm not like fond of all of them, but the Kalitawas are really. Those are cool too.
Kelly Jamas.
Yeah, they must be from the same area.
They're Kalitawa adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, I think they're named after the rivers or lakes or whatever that they come from, or parts of the area that they come from.
Kelly Jamas rainbow fish. That's pretty cool looking.
And I think Kalitawa was a village, I think it said, that they got that was near the water source or something like that. And that's why they named them Kalitawas.
And Lance says they reflect color like crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to get that silvery sides on them.
Kalitawas do that too, but they got white
There's the
upper and lower
Kalitawa.
fins. Yes. Aren't they awesome looking? The white fins and the red tail fin. And they just shimmer in the light.
I like the more colors though, like in the body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they're in their dress blues, as I call them, that black stripe down their side is really bright and it has white and red. along it.
Yeah, their dorsal fin is white too.
Yeah,
And-
that's awesome.
Look at that. Well, that's nice too.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right, let's keep looking here. That big red one there. I'm not really fond of that, but here's some creed.
Is that like one with like a weird humpback?
Yeah.
Here's the Lance said, the neon dwarfs. Yeah, you can see they really silvery.
I don't like the big roundish one. I like the more sleek one.
The more sleek ones.
I think it was Brandon that said that he thought rainbow fish looked weird, and I said they think you look weird.
Yeah.
Now this is kind of cool. The Parkinsoni.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It is really cool that
Yeah.
yellow with orange on it.
Oh yeah, and you know these pictures don't do them any justice.
Right.
No.
That's
Like in
cool.
person.
Oh, here's a look at them.
I don't know if I like that or not.
See, the problem with all these fancy strains of rice fish is that, like, you gotta go to an actual breeder to get them here in the U.S. Like, you can't find them on these, like, sites that you're looking at.
Hello, Corner Clubhouse. Hello, welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see here now. Here's some of the blue-eyed ones. I like these too, like the Signifer.
Yeah,
These are the smaller ones.
those are cool. Yeah,
That's for a pair. You get a male and female for $26.99.
still not too bad for a pair of nice fish.
I would do the Luminatus if I was going for the small ones.
I think.
Here, Steve,
Yeah, that-
these rainbow fish are beautiful and special. Damn it!
I agree. They are,
I'm getting
especially my Calicalis.
They're having the spotlight right now.
They are.
Oh, look at this!
I
one.
don't
This
think
is-
there's ever going to be one that I think is prettier than the
Check
than the
this
Calitawa.
one. Look at that one! Wow,
Those are pretty.
Oh, which one is that?
that one is called. Let me go back. It's called a sunset dwarf rainbow fish.
Okay.
Sunset
So
dwarf.
it's basically a variation of the dwarf rainbow fish, I'm sure.
Prettier to me, I think, than the regular ones.
Yeah, I love the red and the black. But those white fins on the Calitawas is what catches my attention about them. That's why I like them more than I do any of the other ones that I've seen. Because you don't really see too many white fin fish. 20 what?
25 in stock, and they're all females.
Oh wow.
You see right here, so that's only everything else is crossed off. So those are
Yeah.
Ixnay. Okay. Oh,
Ooh, what's that one?
the one in the middle.
Yeah,
It's a western rainbow fish. Look at that! Wow.
that's cool looking.
Look at
There's
that.
so many different kinds.
Yeah, and the one next to it on the last page was really cool too. The yellow one.
Hey, Melvin's in the building. Smash
Melvin?
that
Evil.
Melvin's here. Hi, Melvin.
You know, I'm starting to get jealous, Mel. We used to be partners in fish crime, and now I never see you, and now you're all twins with somebody else. I'm sad you're leaving me.
You change your name, and we could be evil triplets.
What am I supposed to be named then? I'll do it. I don't care.
You could be something else. Melody, Melanie,
Maleficent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Daisy, hey, Daisy. Yeah, these rainbow fish are interesting. There's one I want to see. It's called Skull Creek, and I tell you what, I've seen them, and they are just. If I can find some more of them,
Is that a Bosemani type?
it's a Melitolania. Is that what it is?
I think so. I've never really been able to wrap my mouth around it.
It's
Oh,
that-
that sounded really bad.
It's a Melitol. All these fish right here are like the same genus. They have that
Melatonin.
yeah. It is a Melitolania, but it's called
Oh,
Skull.
no.
I gotta find it. It's really. Oh, look at this one.
That's cool.
That's
It means it.
Look at the colors on it though. The teal.
That is cool.
That is very cool.
I bet it shimmers like crazy.
Oh, Lance says I had bad luck with the yellow rainbows. Oh, okay.
There.
see what else we got here. There's a few more pages yet. Wow.
Man,
Let's see. Fletcher Creek. It's not quite as nice as the Skull Creek one. Skull Creek has some really nice stripes going through it. That's not a bad looking one though. Kind of different. So did Book ever let us know what kind of fish you got?
I didn't see it. I don't know if somebody's staticky.
Let's see here.
Mel, is that you?
I don't know. I heard something sound like water running.
I think she didn't mute her mic before she started running water.
Ooh, check
Ooh,
this
that's
one.
cool.
Whoa.
Right?
Look at that.
Oh, that is awesome. That is amazing.
Lance? Yeah, Myers is here. Isn't that something?
Cool,
I
Chris.
was off my chair when I seen him come in. Look at that one, Steven. What do you think about this? What do you think about this rainbow fish right here, guys? That's colorful. That looks like a sunset right there, or a sunrise coming up.
Oh my God, my betta is trying to give me a heart attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget. I don't know how I forget because she does it every night. If I don't, sorry, excuse me. I've got a little bit of a cold going on.
Oh.
If I don't turn off her light, like around 10 o'clock, she starts, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but she starts being very passive aggressive. And she will come close to the glass and lay down on the ground in front of me and just like with her head towards me like she's giving me side eye. I know she can't do that, but it still seems like it. Anyway, she sits there and stares at me until I turn her light off, and then she goes back into the cover of the plant and sleeps on the leaves in there. But she comes and sits and stares at me at the glass until I turn her light off. And she just did that.
Ooh, the auction. I am having those sent to Foxy in Brooklyn to see if they can breed them. Oh, this one right here that I got up on the screen here? I'm going to look at some bettas tonight too, yes.
That is cool.
I had a chance to make it over to Skipper's auction tonight. I was just too dang busy today. Never had a chance. But look at these, though. These are pretty cool. It's almost like a Bozeman, but they have the stripes where it cuts right in half here. I like that. It's a pegwee. A Finnish pegwee. What?
I was looking for my betta.
Let's see here. Oh, there it is. There's a Skull Creek. That doesn't look as nice as the other ones I've seen, though. Look at it. Still a nice looking fish.
I've only got a little tiny screen to see from, so I can't tell if you can see her or not.
I got it on the big screen there.
Oh, yeah, that is gorgeous.
Hey, there's Jose. Hello.
Jose the man.
I was so happy to hear that the Flickos made it. I was only able to fit 2 of them in there. I remember now we were talking about that having 4 of them, but I couldn't fit more than the 2 bags because they're good sized fish, so they need a lot of air. In my boxes, the boxes I have are so small. Hello, Jose. Welcome in, my friend.
Oh, Rachel, you're hilarious. If there were gummy Corey, is that what it says, Corey's?
Yeah, gummy cores. Yes. Hey, Elaine.
Hello, Elaine.
Elaine is here. Nice to see
everybody. Be aware.
Skull Creek. Yeah, this right here is. If I was to get some rainbow fish, something like this right here would look. It looks normal. The head doesn't look too out of shape for me. It's a nice looking fish.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks streamlined, you know.
Is that the one you were talking about, the Skull Creek one or whatever?
This is a Skull Creek. Yeah, there's some other pictures here. There's another one.
That is so cool. I love the iridescence. That gets me every time.
Yeah, that is really nice. Melitolania stahulensis.
That's what it sounds like. Yep, that is cool. I want to see more with white fins, though. Do you know of any other fish that have white fins? I've been looking since I found the Kalitawas.
Did you say white fins?
Yeah, like the Kalitawas has the dorsal and I forget what the freaking fin on the bottom is called.
That's the anal fin, right?
Yeah, I guess it is.
The bottom.
Anyway,
There's also there's the pectoral fins are the side ones, and then it has the ventral fins are the two that kind of point down, and then the one near the tail there, that's the...
Okay, I believe you. I can never, which is really weird because I learned every bone in a horse's body in Latin, or the scientific name, but I cannot remember the fins on a fish. So that's kind of sad. But yeah, I haven't been able to find any fish, any that I can see that had like actual white. Calitabas look like somebody painted white paint on their fin. It's not just like white or, you know, just see-through or whatever. It's white, like somebody painted it.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, look at some of
Who
these.
is that?
These right here are some gouramis, and this over here is this is one of the
Strawberry better. That's what I was talking about.
LB margin. Yeah, I've had these. I like the Chinoides a little bit better because they seem a little more hardy, but these are really nice little bettas to start out
They're
with.
wild types, right?
Oh, I bid on some splash tetras to get the bid going. I wanted them, but fully expected to get outbid. Nobody else bid. So I got 6 or 7 for $10. Wow.
Oh, hey, Melvin. Woohoo! Oh, and hey, Jose. I forgot to say hi. I'm sorry. I thought I already said hi to you. But yeah, so these are wild type bettas, correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay, that's what I thought. I like the Smiragdina. I don't know if I'm saying that anywhere close to being correct.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice. If they don't have any here, there's other places we can go to look at them. See, this is all they have here. This they don't have many.
What about paradise fish? What else do they got? I can't see. What about the paradise fish?
They got like 3 different types. Oops. Hit the button.
A paradise fish is a gourami, correct?
Well, it's a labyrinth fish. Yeah, they call them paradise gourami.
I was about to say, I know they call them paradise gouramis, but they also call galaxy rasboras, and or they call them what's the other name? Now I'm trying to be a smart aleck and it didn't work.
Danios?
Yeah, they're not Danios. Or is it the other way around? They're not rasboras. They're not. They're not rasboras. They're Danios. I cannot even freaking right now.
And I had to restart my phone. Welcome back.
I was wondering where she went. I think it's just an excuse. She wanted to be rid of us. See that blue flame paradise gourami? I've heard some different conflicting things about paradise fish. One, some people have said that they can handle temperatures down to like 60 degrees or something, and other people have said they're strictly tropical and they can only be, you know, in like the 70s and stuff like that. And I wanted to put one in my 90-gallon bow front in my cold water tank, but it gets down to 60 and easily. So I didn't want to freeze out a warm weather fish.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out what they can actually handle and what they can't, because I really would love one of those blue flames. Ooh, what is that one?
Paradise fish, they can handle anywhere from like 55 degrees up to like 90.
Oh, really? So I can have them in my tank, even though it gets 59 sometimes.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say that at first.
They go in the summer tub. I mean, 60s. I mean, they can handle 60s easy.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But you don't. I mean, if you keep them in 78 and then throw them into something that's 60 degrees, they're going to get shocked.
Right. No, they need to be acclimated. Yeah.
Acclimate them, and they can do a lot. They can do a lot of ways.
They won't eat my. I've got white cloud mountain minnows now. Keep in mind, these white clouds are not the tiny little things that you see all the time. Mine have decided to become elephants. They are massive, like very massive. So, do you think the paradise gourami, paradise fish, whatever, will eat my hill streams or my white clouds?
They won't eat your hill streams. And the white clouds, if they can fit in their mouth, any fish.
I don't think they'll fit in their mouth.
Huh?
I don't think they'll fit in their mouth.
That's not saying that they won't. You know, they might try to attack them, but the thing is, white clouds are so fast.
Yeah, they are.
And these are kind of a slower. I mean, these can move, but not Not
Right.
like a lot of other fish do.
Move and dart and be agile.
Yeah. I was looking at, I was talking about neon tetras. I'd really love to get some of these black neon because I've heard.
My kiddo wants some of those. The black neon tetras. Isn't that what you said you wanted?
It's the green neon.
Oh, sorry, she wants the green neon.
The green neons. I like these black ones here. They
I do
really.
too. Those are cool. I like the monochromatic look.
Let's see here now. Most paradise fish, we're seeing here that Elaine says, most paradise fish can handle chilly temperature. Yep.
If they freeze, it's fault.
It's fault, yeah.
I didn't. Damn it! I missed some of the chat. Let me see if I can.
Oh wow!
It's
Ted
not
was sending Stephen P. some of those blue flame paradise fish to me for my pond. He said they can tolerate it quite cold, like in the 40s even. Wow, that's. I've heard they have very, very hardy fish. Very nice. I wouldn't mind trying to breed. I want to breed like those, and then because I also heard that they will breed in a harder water. It doesn't have to be really super soft. Which I like the plant behind them. Oh yeah, that is kind of a cool looking plant, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. I'm trying to catch up on chat because I figured since I finally figured out how to look at the chat while I'm on this stream.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I can't do that and look at the camera at the same time, so I'm not sure what you're seeing in this situation.
Oh, I can still see you, but in other words, you're just looking at the chat, so you can do that. But people can still see you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Just don't make any. Oh, this is a 3-pack. That's not bad. Cardinal tetras.
It is. I think I'm slowly catching up.
That was a brown-tailed pencilfish. Look at that.
Oh, I'm missing.
Oh, was there a tuxedo? I want to have to go back to that one. Tuxedo.
Yeah, I can't see the screen.
You can't see the screen?
No, because I'm trying to catch up on chat, but apparently it left me way the F back.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a barred pencilfish. Look at this one. Oh, look at that one, Rachel. That's nice. Handcrafted by Jackie. How you doing? Welcome in.
Ooh.
Handcrafted by Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
You in our chat? Yes. I want to go and make
Welcome,
sure.
welcome.
To the channel. And I am subscribed. Yep. I'm already subscribed. Nice. Welcome in, Jackie.
Okay, so random question. I'm trying to figure out my breeding situation because I really, really need to focus on specific things so that way I'm not doing all random crap that I'm not sure I can even sell from. But I've got a couple of things that I want to do. Like I've got cories, but I've got I think 5 or something types of cories, and some of them aren't spawning, and the ones that are spawning, the eggs are getting eaten because they're in a community tank right now and I can't move them. So I'm trying to decide if I should cut back on how many of each type of fish that I have for a breeding project, because I got like 8 types of killifish. And
Types? I thought you only had like 2.
I did, and then I got I got a few more.
What all non-annual killifish do you have right now?
Okay, I have I may not be saying this correctly, Splendiplur, Aphysimian, I think it's Aphysimian.
Okay.
Splendiplur. Yep. And then that's and then I've got the Chromaphysimian volcanum, the volcano killifish.
Yeah.
I've got my albino gardeneri, my regular gardeneri, and then my my golden Australe. Plus, I'm breeding for a friend from chocolate Australes. So,
okay.
And then I have 3 types of annuals. So I have the one I can't pronounce that looks like courthouse with a K. And then the Gunthri and Forshai. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly either. I really need to listen to what these sound like when they're pronounced.
It's Forshai, yeah. Forshai, yeah.
Okay.
There's also a betta with that same name, Forshai. I think maybe it's the same person who discovered them
Yeah, maybe, because I've noticed that a lot of times names from one species to another they coincide.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
oh, and my Scarlet Baddis, I had to move them into a different tank because the male decided he was going to be a jerk and started chasing my Habrosum cories. And not only chasing them, but he's biting them.
Really?
So I was like, yes, he was being a little brat. I mean, I know they don't like do well all the time with other bottom dwellers, but up until like the last 2-3 days, he had never done that I had seen.
That means that I bet they have a nest or they have fry. If they're being more aggressive than normal, that's usually a good indication that they're protecting a territory.
I didn't think they were very protective of their eggs, though. I mean, I know the male will chase the female away so she doesn't eat the egg. But then usually, from what I read, when the eggs hatch, they had no parental care.
Maybe,
but I don't know.
They're still probably guarding the nest anyway. I mean,
at least their territory.
Yeah, and that might be the reason why.
Yeah, but I put them little brats. I put them in a 5-gallon, and I put the egg collector in it and a bunch of plants on top of it. Well, I watched these jerks come out of the egg collector and go next to it between it and the glass and spawn. And then they went to the back corner of the egg collector outside of it and spawned. And they continued to do this all the way around the stupid egg collector and did not stop until they went back into the egg collector, and then they didn't spawn anymore. I was like, really? Come on. That's a little ridiculous.
Hello, George. Welcome in.
Hello, George.
George RB3 is here.
Nice. Ooh, those are pretty.
Congo tetras, yeah?
Yes. I want some.
Oh, you want these?
Yes, I was planning on, I've got diamond tetras, Colombian tetras, phantom tetras. I had bleeding heart and black skirt and white skirt tetras too, but I went ahead and sold them back so I'd make more room in my tank. But I want to add Congo tetras too, along with my diamonds and my others. So.
Oh, they got a lot of pictures of these Congos. Look at these.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're nice looking fish. Very nice. Okay, so we're getting.
Yes, Jackie, I have a channel.
Well, this is what you have right here. These are the ones you have, the diamond tetras.
Yes, they're awesome.
Oh, they're nice
Jackie's asking about my channel. Can somebody drop it in? Or?
Yeah.
Because, self-promotion on somebody else's live stream is just my thing.
Right.
I'm totally joking. If you don't want them to, it's fine.
Shirley's link out there. That'd be fantastic. I'm trying to locate you on the thing. I can do it with my phone, but I got to find your.
Yeah, I have mine saved, but again, I'm not sure if I exit this to put something in chat if it'll kick me this time. So
yeah, I'm not sure.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can do this quickly. And
Emperor. Here's that new one that's like fire ant tetra. Yeah. I don't know. It's all right. Fire ant tetra. Do you see it?
I do now. That is gorgeous. That is so pretty. I would always think he had ammonia poisoning though with those bright red gills.
Why would that happen?
Because did you not see the gills on it? It was bright red. It would always make me look like I was worried. I'd be worried about it whether it was super red or not.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying because that's just the way they are though. Check these out. These two.
Those are cool. My LFS had some of those in there.
Flame Von Rio tetra.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I've only had one type of tetra in my life, and that was the Serpe tetra. And I tell you, I liked them, but they were aggressive little buggers.
They were jerks. Yeah.
They were like little teeny red piranhas. Well, I'm sure we'll see some here in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Page number 2 now.
Well, they're supposed to be like related to the piranhas in the same family or something.
Well, yeah, piranhas are a tetra.
Rachel, I already did it. And so did Lance, apparently. Sorry, Jeff. Jeff, sorry, I didn't mean to run over you. Those
That's
are
all
cool.
right. Lemon Tetris.
Yep.
Yep.
My LFS keeps those in stock. But I thought about getting some, but again, my 55 is kind of full. It's really not as full as I would like it, but I'm a stuff your tank full kind of person. And yeah, it's full enough. It can probably not use anymore.
I can see myself having a school of these in one of my tanks.
I know, right? They're so cool looking, and they're even cooler in person.
Yes. There's neon Tetris. Now David wants to try and breed these, but
I've never been fond of them.
huh?
I've never really been that, like, they're okay, I guess.
No, the Cardinal Tetra I think is nicer than this. I mean, these
Yeah.
right here, they're so sickly all the time. Most of the
Yeah,
time.
that's what I read and heard. Yeah, that they always come in. That's like CPDs. But I did love CPDs until I talked my friend into getting some, and they all 6 of them died within a week of her buying them. And then we found one that was alive, and so I took it back to the store because he had already given me a refund for that one too because I thought they'd all died. So I took it back to the store and was like, "Here, you already paid for it, so here you go." He died. He died by the next day. The one left. So I was like, "Yeah, let's not do that again."
Here's Melvin's favorites.
Cristellas, those are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Cristellas, sorry.
Color Tetra, yep. I love their fins. It's like a little bumblebee pattern.
Yeah,
Black and yellow and white.
yeah.
There's a
I
nice
like the name too.
Oh,
And they're
Those
so
are-
silver.
yeah. Very beautiful little fish.
Jeff, I keep interrupting you. Tell me to shut up when I do it. Don't
No,
let me run over you.
I'm not
I don't
over-
mean to.
No, that's all right. No worries. Ain't no problem.
Ooh, what Rainbow Emperor? Oh, I love an Emperor Tetra. I
That is
really
cool.
want some of those bad.
Rainbow Emperor.
I've never seen those.
Whoops. That's a cool looking fish. Look at the color.
That is a really, yeah, that iridescence. That's beautiful. And the fins, that looks so odd.
I like the red eyes too.
Yeah. Freak people out.
Now these right here.
Oh, the blind cave Tetras, those are free. Ooh, that is awesome. I heard they're jerks though.
Yeah, they are. Leporinas are mean.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I looked up because they had some leopard ones, I think they're called, at my LFS, and I thought how cool they were. But it's a good thing I look things up before I buy. Usually,
There's some different-
those are cool too.
These are probably jerks too. They're the red leporinas.
Yeah, from what I read, all leporinas are pretty much still hills.
Very odd
Still
shaped fish. Yes. This is kind of cool. It's kind of. This reminds me of the bucktooth tetras. Those are really mean.
Yeah,
Well, look at this.
I don't think they're that pretty either. Ooh, there's my Colombian tetras. Those are my favorite tetras.
Oh, are they? Here's red and pink one.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Where's the Colombian ant? Oops, there it is.
It was right next to that. Yeah, see, I don't know why they're my favorite, but they're always so like calm, but they get attitude when they need to get an attitude.
Right.
Like they wouldn't let my blue cars, my electric blue cars, push them around. Like they would they would back off from them, but if they kept on, they would take in a bunch of them would turn around and like chase Sid.
Oh wow.
They were not having any of it. I mean, they left him alone mostly unless he was being a jerk. And then they just like would school together and they were like, no, we're not having this. So, oh, that's cool. Well, I don't know. It kind of looks crooked.
Tim had the Emperor's tetras. Oh, nice.
I want some emperors. They're like pretty purple.
Yeah, they
Are they as purple as they look in pictures?
I'm not sure.
Well, I was hoping he would answer me too.
Tetra.
Munchie Mafia. I mean, she. Oh, wait. I don't know. They. How about they? That'll work. And Tim had emperors too.
Oh, he's got 30 of them. 30 new. Well, he has 30 new of the Cardinal Tetras. One's in quarantine. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Look These are I like these right here though too. The strawberry tetras, those are kind of cool looking.
Oh, those are cool. Those are nice. I'm not a huge pink fan. Well, that depends on the context. But anyway, I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't hate it or nothing, but the color pink is just not my thing. But that was pretty.
And there's what Melvin, he likes the X-ray ones the best. I know that.
Yeah. Those are cool. Like, I need to get a tank of just fish like that and glass cats. I love my glass catfish.
Jim says, yeah, what's hers is hers, and what's mine is hers. Yeah, that's the way it works.
You know it. Dizzy dinosaurs.
There you go.
Oh, Tim.
Favorite.
Munchie is Tim's wife. Sorry, I think you mentioned that before, Tim, but I'm ditzy headed sometimes and I forget stuff. Like it's crazy. I can forget about what I'm saying literally in the middle of a sentence. But yeah, so I remember you saying that now. So my apologies.
There's a bleeding heart. I've seen those before. They used to be around a lot more. Well, here we go.
I had some bleeding heart tetras. They're really pretty. I love them.
There's a
bleeding blues.
tetra. Look at those.
That's pretty pimp.
Wow.
I love the fins, the tail fins.
Yes.
That's got to be doctored. That can't be real. That's cool.
Here's another picture. Look at that. Wow. Very nice. Okay, this is probably more like it. This is a tank.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty nice.
Oh yeah, they're still pretty.
Especially if it's in his tank tops.
I missed whatever that was.
They were actually my fish. I was the one that picked them out. Right. Let's see here now. What do we have next? Ooh, here's the blue. I've never seen these before.
Oh my god. Sending me back to the very beginning of the chat. What the hell is wrong with this thing?
Blue black banded tetra. I've never seen these before.
Hold on, I'm coming back. Oh, those are cool. I don't think I've seen them before either.
I've never seen them before. Let's see.
I thought Belle was coming back.
No, she's going to bed.
Oh yeah, duh. Sorry.
Yep, she's going
I
to
told
bed.
you I forget everything.
Yep.
Think I'm kidding?
She's sawing logs right now. Here's one here, coral red pencilfish. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now those are cool looking too.
I love pencilfish. I don't know much about them, but every time I've seen them, they've all been really pretty like that.
And from what I've heard, they're also fairly hardy too, which is important.
Yeah, from what I understand, they're easy to keep and they're fun to keep because they're just active enough without being crazy.
Oh, I had some of those to the blue banded ones. Ooh, nice.
Oh, cool. With the emperor.
Ooh.
Yeah, those also. Tim's like, that's funny.
Crystal red.
Oh, those are cool. They look like almost like they have the fins like the bleeding arts.
Oh, like the Pristella too.
Oh yeah.
The dorsal
Those are
fin,
cool.
little white tips.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tetras have some of the most interesting. Tetras and rasboras, I think, are my favorite so far.
I'm gonna check
Like
this one.
overall general fish.
Now that right there is the
I need a tank full of those. I'm telling you.
that's an X-ray right there. You can see the plant go through its body. Look at that.
Yes. Like a glass catfish.
Yep. That is really interesting.
I've got 9 of them suckers. I did have 12, but they can be kind of finicky sometimes. So, like, the other 3 just kind of drop dead for no reason.
Yep.
Those are cool.
Booth says pencilfish are so fun to watch in the tank. Yeah, they look really cool.
Yeah. But they're not so spastic you can't have them with calmer fish. So, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. You can. Pencilfish aren't that bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're not so spastic that you can't put them in with calmer fish. Because you know how some fish can't handle other fish that go in a frenzy and stuff. And, like, Danios can be really bad about it.
Ooh, I like these.
That's cool looking. Yeah. That is right up my alley. I like those.
That is sweet.
Are they easy to breed in the home aquarium? Listen to me.
I don't know. I mean, I know. I'm pretty sure they do it.
She paid for them, so that's mine.
Every time I look at this name, it reminds me of Nostradamus.
I love Nostradamus.
Marginatus. That is really cool looking little pencil fish.
I love those stripes.
They're
so
chilled
crisp.
spar and they move. Oh wow!
Again, they're chilled with the. Yeah. I mean, if they look as pretty as they do in my LFS in person, once you get them home, that's going to be amazing. If they color up even more, because the ones in my LFS are awesome looking. Ooh, glow lights. I had some of those. I had them with my betta.
This has been one of my all-time favorites for years and years. I've never had any of these yet.
Well, I had some with my betta. Which one was it? Which betta was it? Reaper. He was a black orchid crontail, and he was really good with them. He did fine with them, but one day he just like up and was dead. No sign of the reason why or whatever. And so I didn't have anywhere to put them, and I wasn't just going to put them in a tank by themselves. So I went ahead and found a home for them.
Booth says
now I miss them.
People have luck with breeding them, but others don't. They're kind of iffy. Green dwarf. What is it? I've never seen this.
Super red pencils.
That's a weird.
I like a challenge. That's cool. What is that?
That's a green dwarf.
Oh wow. Pencil fish?
Was it a pencil fish? Let me go back. Green dwarf districatus.
Don't really know what that means.
I don't know.
Ooh, what's the stripy one?
There's a green fire tetra. Oh, that's
those are cool. Oh, you know what I want for my 14-gallon to offset my exclamation point rasboras and my Phoenix rasboras? I want some of those Kubatai neon green rasboras or some neon blue rasboras. Actually, I want both, but I'm not going to be too greedy.
Green line lizard tetra. Look how skinny that thing is.
That is cool. Like you could pick a lock with that sucker.
Might depend on the species. I had some super red pencils, and Skull had some too. Neither of us had luck breeding them.
She also said she thinks most pencils are wild caught. I have to be careful with meds too. Oh well, darn. Man, I'm not ready. I don't really need any more projects as it is. You know, I'm really need to streamline what I've got before I start. Oh, headstanders. I don't really know a lot about them, but what I've heard, it seems so cool.
Well, they're kind of weird because they're kind of always facing down on like a 45-degree angle.
I know, it's cool. Scare the crap out of me, make me think they're dead.
Well, I tell you, you want to talk about having the crap scared out of you. The larger male bristlenose.
Yeah.
Lay on their back, and they sleep. And I'm like, oh no. When I first seen it, I'm like, oh no, I just lost one of my big breeder.
Yeah.
And then I walk up the tank and it sees me and it's like flips right over on its side and takes off. So the other day I took a picture. I'll send you the picture on Messenger. When he's laying back there, it's like just you gotta say he was so comfortable. Honestly,
kind of just relaxing.
Side of his face there, I was like, wow.
I had something similar happen with one of my long fin females. We had a branch that was up and like it had an arch in it. Well, she was up on the underside of it and just like stuck to it. I was laughing about how she was like seemed to be glued there when all of a sudden she dropped flat on her back to the bottom of the substrate. And I was like, waited for a second, waited for her to get up, and she just laid there. I was like, oh my God, she's dead. Well, I went and like I started putting my hand in there to grab her up. And she flipped over and just took off. She was like, what are you disturbing my nap for?
Goodness,
I'm so mad at that stupid fish.
my camera Popped out on me there. Oh,
My camera did?
my camera did.
Oh, I was about to say, I can't see you. I'm looking at the main screen and it won't let me watch the whole screen together.
Right.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, they're in Aquarium Co-op. That's it. Yeah, that's in what? How far away is Aquarium Co-op from you?
I think it's like 2 hours or something. I don't really know exactly. I think it's around Seattle area, isn't it? Seattle's about 2 hours away from us.
Have you ever been there?
In Seattle? No.
No, Aquarium Co-op.
No.
Okay.
No, and like it would be cool to go and everything, but I just kind of think their stuff is, although good quality, I just think it's just, you're buying a label, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It's not worth the extra money. Ooh, I want some hatchet fish.
They're cool, aren't they?
They are. But you have to have a lid because them suckers jump almost as bad as killifish.
I used to see these at Kmart, and Myers used to carry these years and years ago. I was like, wow, they had tons of them. And now you go there, you don't hardly ever see them anymore.
Yeah.
Kmart's gone, but I'm talking about, even the big box stores don't have these anymore.
Yeah, my LFS carries hatchet fish of some kind usually all the time. And they got some toothpick fish in last Wednesday. Which, when I looked it up, I think, if I'm not mistaken, those are the fish that swim upstream a urine stream. You know, that fish? There is the same fish. That's what it is. Orange lemon tetras. Oh, those are cool. They look just like lemon tetras except for orange.
Yeah, they do. Actually, I like the regular lemons better, actually. Okay,
yeah, I do too. Oh, penguin tetras? Those are cool. I cannot see jack lately. I've lost my glasses, so I'm wearing my contacts pretty much 24/7, and my eyes are not liking it. Those are cool, but I can't decide if I like them enough to get them or not.
Yeah, these are the Peruvian rummy nose.
Yeah, I hear that if your water quality is off, the nose will fade.
Yeah, that's an indication. Here you go. There's something for you.
Oh,
Red belly
I am
pocket.
enthralled.
Those things get gigantic.
Yeah, I'm good without that thing. And don't you have to feed them like live fish and stuff?
No, that's not a piranha. This is more of a vegetarian fish.
Oh, I for some reason I was thinking, what fish am I thinking of? Not the piranha. There's another one that I'm thinking of that's carnivorous. I don't know. There's probably lots of them, I'm sure, but I can't place this one. But yeah, I was thinking the pacu was that.
Mm-hmm.
Edmonds, yeah, it's in Aquarium Co-op is in Edmonds, but I am not actually from Washington, and my sense of geography anyway sucks. So I have no clue where that's at, other than I think it's supposed to be around Seattle, which is about 2 hours away from me. So
I haven't seen my Yo-Yo Loach play dead yet. But Booth says that her Yo-Yo Loach loves to play dead. If you ever
no.
she'll probably be there for 2 weeks before I realize it's for real.
Yeah, you never know.
And when you get to the bristle nose, if you see them, I have to send some pictures to you. It was, I mean, I don't know. They only started doing this over the last year and a half. I've never seen them do it. And now it's then I hear other people saying that they have seen that in their own bristle nose in their tanks.
Yeah.
Laying on their backs, and it's like when you first look at it, you're like, "Oh no, this fish is dead." And you
right.
And they flip over on their stomach so fast, it's like lightning. I feel bad because they look so comfortable, So now I'm just gonna let them do it, and then I'm just walk up to the tank very slowly. I don't want to startle them too much when they're sound asleep.
Oh, that little brat. She was just laying there, and I was going to show you that she was laying there and show you what she does, and she freaking moved the minute I got the camera out. That little brat. I swear to you, she was just right there behind that piece of wood staring at me.
Is that the Betty you're talking about?
Yes, Nova. Yeah, she was just there when I got the camera out. She took off.
Ah,
I'm not joking. Little brat.
oh, this must be a
Trying
male.
to hit the wrong button. Sorry. Okay.
Male and a female. It looks like one's kind of a little more pale.
Yeah.
They can sense the camera. I think they can too. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't like the up and down look, but I can't see jack or navigate anything on this phone with it horizontal.
Here's the regular one. These regular ones look pretty cool. I've never had those though.
Yeah, ruby nose are kind of cool. The more I look at them, the more I like them.
Oh, I like these. Silver chip tetras. Ah. Not bad. They can sense the camera.
That's pretty. My cat is like
Here's my
from
head.
22 minutes ago.
Look at that. That's even more than a 45-degree angle.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. It would, yes, it would murder me. It would murder my brain. I would always be going, where are they dead?
Look at those. Wow.
That's awesome. I love odd fish.
Well, there you go. I mean, I don't know if these are aggressive or not, but they're reasonably priced. I can tell you that.
How much are they? I didn't see.
$7.99.
$7.99. Ooh, how many do you have to keep together?
I don't know. Probably they like to be in groups, I would imagine. I mean, in this right here, you see a few of them together.
I am calling me crazy, but if they've got to be in groups, I mean, do you really think $8 per fish is? I mean, I guess it just depends. But Shirley, have you tried Google Maps? Yes, Elaine, I have. I know where it's at when I look at it. Once I'm gone, my brain is like, ooh, no, we've got room for something else.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Watermelon tetra. Oh, I like this yellow Congo. Look at this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my LFS keeps those in stock, too. But they all look the same when they're in the shop because they're not colored up or anything. So I'm not really sure. Like, wasn't sure until now what they look like colored up.
Interesting. We have one more page, it looks like.
Ooh.
Get a tank full of those fish that hang out in weird angles. Yeah, that would be interesting. Annie Stokes, hey there, how you doing?
Yeah, my glass cats would be the first ones because they're all like vertical too. Or
Annie Stokes is here. Shirley. Hello, welcome in.
Amy.
Okay, so that's it for the tetras.
Amy's probably going to yell at me for not doing a live today. They're always asking me, when are you going to do a live? Which makes me feel good. It's like, oh, you really care. But yeah. So I feel bad when they ask me and I don't do a live. I guess I'm going to have to do one next week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You know, I told you, you got to do consistent.
Yeah. I don't like being consistent, though. I mean, like, I'm usually consistent if it's not expected of me. But the minute you start telling me I got to do something at a certain time, at a certain day, I'm like, no. I've got commitment issues, I think.
Same way. But I tell you, if you create a routine,
Yeah.
and people routinely go in to it.
Yeah.
You know, they'd be like, oh, today's Saturday, or today, you know, let's go to this.
That's why I picked the time and stuff I did, because I knew generally I'd be able to do it. But with the stuff that's been going on lately, the at-home stuff, I really haven't. A big old what?
Big old black ant was crawling across me. I was like, dang.
Ooh.
It's that time of
I mean,
year.
I'm not scared to answer nothing, but I don't like the idea of anything crawling on me that I didn't ask to be there.
Hey, Chilton, hello, good day, mate.
Hello, Mark. I don't know what's up with my weird accent today. Excuse me while I act like an idiot.
What are the blue acaras, Annie's asking you?
Oh, they're good. They're little brats. They're brats. And the Geophagus I've got left because I named the two Geophagus dendekeri. I think I pronounced that correctly. They're red hump geos. I had two of them, and the bigger one I named Genghis, and the smaller one I named Khan. And Genghis was a jerk, and he freaking him and oldest electric blue, or biggest electric blue Akara were buddies for a while, and they did everything together, played together, and everything. But then he started being a jerk to everybody and beating everybody up and chasing them. And he had the poor Khan. He was chasing him so bad he couldn't get a break. I felt so bad for him. So I took Genghis back to the store, and now Khan is acting like a jerk. But the electric blue cars, there's 4 of them, and they like to gang up on him when he won't leave them alone. So I think they've got it covered. Yeah, but now my breeding pair of electric blue cars hasn't done jack, but they're in a 40 breeder, but it's kind of bare because every time I plant something, the cories that are in it jigs them up and they're floating in the top. So their tank is kind of bare. So that's probably why they're not really interested in breeding.
What's that?
I said that's probably why they haven't been interested in spawning.
Well,
it's not very.
They're not very aggressive. Blue cars aren't that aggressive.
No, but not aggressive. But when they start breeding, they can be territorial, as the other cichlids. But I have noticed that some fish will mistake curiosity for aggression. They are very super curious. Like you put something in there, they don't know what it is. They will relentlessly follow it and like dog it constantly until they figured out what's going on and who they are and everything they need to know about them. And then they'll go about their way and be fine. It's just a matter of, does your fish survive their scrutiny and they get through it? Or are they going to die before they get done with their curiosity? So, but yeah, they're not aggressive. Not in the way that you would see like African cichlids and stuff.
Now, I'll be honest, you have the right combination of your African cichlids. I mean, they don't do that much. If you got enough of them in there, they get along fine.
Right. But those things are expensive. I couldn't imagine having to. Aren't you supposed to stock them all at once? Like
you don't want to put one fish in at a time. You put one fish in there,
right? Because they'll attack it and they'll be all over it.
Yeah. If you add more fish, you want to add like 5 or 6.
Yeah. See, I can't afford to do that, man.
Oh, I know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it would be expensive to get a bigger, especially if you've got a huge tank. You know, it'd be. But I guess most of those people will probably have the money to stock it too.
My biggest tank is a 75 gallon. I got probably 12 red zebras over there. I mean, that's kind of like getting low once it starts pulling down.
Yeah,
they're going to be. That tank will be emptied out in another year or so, probably. I mean, they're just going to kill each other off until they're all gone eventually.
Damn. See?
The thing is, but it's only because if it gets down to a certain number,
yeah,
low, they will start, making more enemies than
right.
Around them. They have too much going on in their mind. They can't concentrate on one fish.
Right. There's enough of them there that they can take them on one at a time and they'll be good for a while. So yeah, but see, as much as I'm like a pack to the roof rafters of your tank with fish kind of person. So I like my tank when it went through that issue that it went through with the filters and they killed all my fish. I easily lost 30 fish in one tank, and I still had plenty in there to be considered full. So, like, that's how stuff. But they were all comfortable. They weren't fighting. They were like, everybody had room to swim because I stacked it the way I did, and I had a good enough filtration on it. It was fine. So,
Jeff, how are all your tanks doing? They're doing pretty good. I do have. I'm not sure if since you were in here last, Annie, if we got. Did you know that I have the White Cloud Mountain minnows? And I got some new Epistos too. Some orange flash and red.
And the Fahaka.
And Fahaka puffer, yep. I got that, and I got my new Epistos. I got the White Cloud Mountain minnows. I got some Daisy's rice fish, blue-eyed ones. Got a trio of them. Other than that, I think those are all the new fish that I have so far. But they're
Oh,
doing
I
good.
just gifted 5 memberships for you. You got to look at your YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Yeah. How do you see that without? See, I don't have 2 devices.
Well, I can see the chat on the screen here. Oh, thank you, Mark, so much. I appreciate that.
Can I split?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Elaine says, Shirley, can you split them all up to different tanks and then put them all together again? Is that who? Who was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, the electric blue cars. Is that what she's talking about?
Yep.
Oh,
Jose got a membership. Dee Dee got a membership. Greg 3G got a membership. Jenna P got a membership. Oh, wow.
well, yeah.
Nice. And New Local Austin received a membership. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So nice.
Okay, the electric blue cars. Yeah, I can separate them and put them back together again. You just have to be careful how you did it, because if you let them apart enough to where they gain their own territory, you're going to have friction when you put them back together. So you got to figure out a way to do it where nobody has territory and everybody is like knocked off their feet, a little bit, and just kind of finding their footing. That's what I was trying to think of. Finding their footing. Everybody has got to be, or else you're going to have a bully in the midst.
Yeah. I think it comes across here. I think, how far behind am I on this chat? You can't see it. Can you?
No, I can't.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just so far behind is what the problem.
Yeah, all I can do is look at the one on the TV, and I can't scroll with that, so I'm having to keep on the current. So.
Wow, I am. How far behind am I? My God, am I that slow? I know I'm old, but come on. I thought I was a little quicker than that.
Anita told me today, you're not old, you're wise. I was like, yeah, well, why don't you listen to me?
The thing of it is, I don't really feel like I'm old, but everybody tells me I am. So what do I do? Do I believe how I feel, or do I believe what they tell me?
Don't listen to what anybody tells you. They're all lying to you anyway.
Yeah.
They all have their own agenda.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even me. I mean, mine's pretty open about, but like my agenda is to do what I want. Pretty much it. And oh, by the way, Chris.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let me know about the Rainbow Shiners. Sorry, Jeff. What?
Jose's going to be a special guest on Sunday night, tomorrow night.
Is he?
Yep, 10:30 tomorrow night. He's going to be a special guest.
So that is 7:30 my time.
David's going to be there too, so it's going to be me, Ron, David, and Jose.
Hey, June. Miss June is in here.
Hello. How are the Oscars doing? How are the Fahakas doing? My Fahakas, I named him Jabba the Hutt because he looks like Jabba.
Yeah, that's perfect too. That's totally perfect.
He looks like Jabba the Hutt. He's always just like, he doesn't move around very much. And I asked Jason about them. He said, no, they don't. They just kind of hang out. And I've never seen him eat anything yet, but he's getting fat. So, I mean, I see the snail shells are emptied at the bottom of the tank. I'm throwing them every now and then. I
feed my pea puffers snails and brine shrimp.
I was going to answer Christine's question. It's going to be on my channel tomorrow night at 10:30 with Ron and David and Jose.
Oh, I can't see what. All I can see is the current chat. So.
And she says, eating all my snails.
That's awesome. I love when fish eat snails.
Of course, mine's only about this big. He's only about maybe an inch and a quarter.
The size of a pea puffer.
Yeah, he's the size of like a good sized pea puffer. I'd say.
Yeah, he looks kind of like one too. It's weird.
Oh yeah, I know it.
Like if I were to buy one from somebody, I'd have to be like sideways, looking at it sideways, being like, did they give me a puffer that's 1/15 of the size of what I'm supposed to be getting?
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Do I have a blue car in the 50 gallon? No. All four of my juveniles. Well, I guess they're not really juveniles anymore because they're all acting like old. So I have those in the 75 with my Corys, a couple loaches, and my glass cat, and the Geophagus. And then in my breeding pair is in a 40 breeder.
You see what Christine? I got it on the screen there for you.
I hear you. I really want them for my tub pond. They took my number and said they'd call. Well, tell them to hurry up and call, or you're gonna throw a fit. I don't know. I'm being all pushy for someone who's like not even having to do the work. Sorry, Chris.
Elaine says I did that with my rams when I got separated individual pens and then put them all in the pasture at once. Nobody was a newcomer.
Exactly.
Yep. That always works. There's always ways around, it's only it's common sense. You put two fish in a tank that are aggressive or semi-aggressive, they're going to be like, okay, the first thing that's going to be on their mind is how am I going to kill that other fish over there? So
right.
That's what they think about. They said that did a study that if you put two human beings in a closed room,
Mm-hmm.
let's say like a 6x6 room, small room, and sit across from each other, said within 15 minutes they've already thought in several different ways of how to kill each other.
They've been spying on me.
Huh?
I said they've been spying on me.
Oh. That magnifying glass. Oh yeah, I need it.
Oh man, I found something today that I'm heartbroken. It's horrible. I found a 75-gallon tank, good condition, not even that dirty. Like, it just needs to be a little rinsed out real good. And stand, some equipment, a bunch of odds and ends. How much do you think they asked for it?
I'm not sure.
Tank and stand, 75-gallon, and a bunch of equipment. Like, what would you think would be reasonable?
$100?
Yeah, that's what they wanted for it. All we had to do was come get it. No, it'd be great if I had $100.
Yeah.
Well, me and my friend were trying so hard to find $100.
I'll throw in 75. I got them for $99 each, brand new.
I got my 75 for free. They were having a sale at Petco for the 50% off, and then in the app there was it was 50% off on advertised, so it showed the slash price. And then whenever you went to in the cart, it gave you another 50% off, so it was like $75 for 75 gallon. And I told my mom about it, and she was like, I got to get one. So she got one, and then she bought me one too, and I didn't know she was doing that. So, which was lucky because that's when my 125 failed on me. So I needed it. 3 electric blue car and a 90 with a mixed overstock community. They are absolutely lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, blue cars.
I love them.
They're nice. Fire mouse, they get a bad rap. Really, I mean, they're not as aggressive as what people think they are. Honestly, what? What do you? What's that look?
What?
I was saying that the fire mouse I have. I mean,
yeah.
I'm going to show you over here.
Oh. I'm getting some fire. Well, actually, I thought about getting some blood parrots to put in with Sid Vicious, my electric blue car that had an attitude, to see if they would put him in his place, but then I never did it. Those are cool.
That pink convict over there, those two females, they lay eggs together. There's two females. They lay eggs at the same time, and they keep trying to get that. Yeah, one of them's over by the fire mouse right there. They're trying to get him to fertilize those eggs.
Yeah.
It's crazy, huh?
75 gallon for $75. That's nuts. Yes, it is nuts. It was crazy. They fixed it within an hour of us. We bought probably the last few 75 gallons that was on sale before they fixed the glitch. So, yeah, it was insane. Sorry, so I was answering a question.
No, that's fine. No problem. Yeah, Craig got a new tank.
Yeah. What's it? What? How big is that?
6 foot tank. I'm wondering how. I bet it's probably at least 125 gallon, maybe more. 'Cause
I
it's a
got
big.
my 125 for free.
You got a free 125.
Yeah. Well, they didn't know what they had. They said they thought it was a 75 gallon. I went and looked at it, and when they brought it to me, it was there was 4 people trying to carry it, and it was barely carryable. I mean, the glass was like this thick.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not kidding you. It was crazy. And they put it on my porch, and it sat on my porch for like a year almost. And then when I put it up, it was perfect. It was great. I cleaned it, resealed it, all that whole thing. And then on my very first live stream, we decorated the tank, set it up, filled it, was about to put fish in it when the bottom went.
And
It
Rachel said,
started.
some awesome freebies once in a while, but I don't think I can strap a tank to the roof of my car. Right.
Hey, you'd be surprised what you can do with a tank. I don't have furniture in my living room anymore that doesn't have a tank on it. Even look at this crap. You guys are gonna laugh at this. I'm gonna show you my messy house. You're gonna have to ignore it. This is my view.
Even one boy had a tank on the chair.
My coffee table.
I can see the on the TV up there too.
Yep. Gotta have my TV, but this is my 360-degree view.
No,
It's-
not the time that we had the
Yep.
tank down on the boat for the chair.
Oh, we even had a 10-gallon on a folding chair in here at one point.
Oh, wow.
And there are 1, 2, 3. There are 4 tanks on my coffee table.
I can't wait to see what Craig's going to put in that big tank. That's going to be awesome. 6 foot. I've never
Yeah.
had a tank. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a tank that big. I used to have some big tanks when I had big fish. But
Yeah.
even to my nieces way back in the 90s, I went to smaller tanks. Julie, how's the 90-gallon thing is asking?
It's doing great. It's infested with snails like every freaking thing else is in my house. But I've got around probably 12, I think, Hillstream loaches now, and a shit ton, a bunch of white clouds, both gold and regular, as well as a Siamese algae eater in it. May get a dojo loach. I don't know. But I'm also hoping for rainbow shiners. We'll get those. But yeah, it's doing really great. And is Rachel talking to me? Am I on the ground level? Because yes, I am.
Wall space is high dollar.
Yeah.
I have a lot of support under that 125 gallon. Oh yeah, they're heavy. Down here it's all cement, so I could probably have a bigger tank down here. I'm just trying to get it in here though. I'd have to bring it in through the windows down here down over there because you can't get them down the stairs because it's just too tall. I mean, they're too long. I want to get an 8-foot tank is what I want to get.
Used 40 breeders sitting on the kitchen floor, but after I thought about it, I wondered if it was worth getting evicted if it leaked to my downstairs apartment. Oh, yeah. That's why you have renter's insurance that covers flood damage, because then if somebody gets pissy about you having, you can be like, look what I got. Look what I got. I got a paper that shows I got insurance to cover it. You guys are golden. If I do leak, you're good.
Mark says plenty of room for tanks on the sofa.
Oh no, there's a problem with that. I'm a very lazy person and I like to recline, and there's literally no other furniture to sit on in this room, so I relax and recline on the sofa. So I don't think I want to put my feet up on a tank yet. I'll get there though.
The bar. Oh, you have a brisket for dinner. Ooh, that sounds.
Ooh, lucky.
I know it. I've had. I don't think I've had any beef, and I don't know how. I gotta get. Yeah, let me get some.
I haven't had any real. I've had like frozen stuff that had beef in it, but I don't really count that. That's not the same thing. And now I did have pork loin the other day. That was yummy. Why are we always talking about food on here? What the hell?
Well, we do that. I have a used 40 breeder sitting on my kitchen floor, but after I thought about it, I was wondered if, was with getting evicted, if I leaked in my downstairs apartment. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'd water test it maybe, and then
Yeah. Water test in your bathtub or shower, whatever you have, and
yeah.
leave it there. Yeah.
I mean, if you're allowed to have pets, I mean, they got to take into consider. They have insurance on the place, so
Yeah, but sometimes they have in the lease specifically no fish tanks over a certain size or no fish tanks at all, especially if you're on not on the ground floor.
Jackie, have
But,
a good night.
huh?
She says, "Bye, have a great day." You too,
Oh,
Jackie.
night, Jackie. Have a good night, day, whatever. Oh, Elaine says, does renter's insurance cover that? I don't know if it does normally, but when you ask specifically for flood insurance, tell them you have fish tanks and tell them you need something that will cover water damage if any of the tanks leak. They will set you up. That's what they did. I pay, I think it's $10 a month or $11 a month for renter's insurance. It's up to $300,000 worth of renter's insurance.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, if I damage my property up to $300,000 worth, they will cover it.
Oh, nice hearty beef stew he's having. Perfect for the winter blast we are having. Oh, that's right. It's so weird because we're just getting into our warm weather and they're getting their winter now. Wow.
Jose says, surely there's something I need to get. Renter's insurance, 11 tanks and a 6th floor. Oh, yeah, you definitely need renter's insurance. But like I said, specifically ask them, tell them you have tanks, tell them you want it covered in case, and they'll put a flood, whatever on there.
Fully dressed in the shower, washing sand. There you go. Jeff,
I do that too.
Oh, the Denison barbs.
Those are cool.
Looking fish. Jason has a bunch of those. He's got the gold ones too. The gold Denison barbs.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. I've never had them. I know they're kind of a pricey fish, but
mine aren't too bad at my LFS.
Elfish isn't there to bring up food. Yeah. Eventually we start talking about. I even do it sometimes too. You know what he did? Yesterday was his birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sends me a picture. I'm here at the house. I'm starving, trying to think of what to have for dinner.
Yeah.
And he shows me a picture on the grill. He's got 2 big, huge porterhouse steaks. Him and his wife.
Yeah.
They were about this thick. They look I was like, man.
Don't talk to me about steak. Now I'm getting hungry. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I know it. I get hungry too. He sent me pictures from the restaurant the other day. He had a Reuben sandwich and these beautiful crispy onion rings. I was like, come on, man, what are you doing?
You realize you're doing the exact same thing, right? You're making me hungry. You're like teasing me with food that I can't have. That's not fair. You're so mean, Jeff.
I know. I gotta get something too. I've only had lunch. I didn't even have dinner yet.
When did I eat?
Due to the
I ate this morning.
That's reassuring.
Anyway, sorry. What did you say, Jeff?
I'm reading the thing here. Due to extreme hot summers, I cannot keep saltwater tanks without a chiller, except if I put salt tanks in the guest bathroom. Coolest spot, and the tanks don't cook like the rest of the home. Oh, wow. It gets hot there in Australia. I know that.
Oh, yeah. What is the general temperature in... I'm wondering if it's like comparable to the South. Like, because it was easy to get 107, 108 to up to 115, I think one day it was. And like there were heat warnings constantly every summer about stay inside, check on your elderlies, and it was required for people who rented houses to have fans and air conditioners in their houses. So it's like really weird to come up here and there's not even air conditioners in a lot of houses. It's like up here in Washington, they don't even like put them in houses anymore hardly.
Really? Air conditioning?
Yeah. There's no air conditioner in my apartment. I had to buy some portable air conditioners for my apartment because it doesn't come in. Yeah, it doesn't come standard. You usually have to ask for it.
Yeah, ours. It came with ours. Or the type of furnace we got. It came with a package.
Yeah.
When it was built, but it's nice to have that. With Jose, could be hundreds of thousands of damage. It went down more than 2 floors. Yikes. Yeah,
I'm
he said
looking.
he's going to be eating good. I'm on the second floor of a house. No idea what the max size tank would be.
Oh, I wouldn't. If you're on the second floor of a house, without getting like some professional to tell you how much you're good with or to reinforce your floors, I wouldn't do more than a 75 probably.
That's I was thinking the same thing. 75 would be
With not a lot of decor.
second dinner. Hamburger, second dinner.
Oh crap! The chest go too fast.
Dennis and Barb's. Love to see the progression of them growing. Oh yeah, they're like torpedoes. They're fast fish too.
Oh, Anita saw a pike cichlid the other day. She was in love. She loved that sucker.
What kind?
I saw one the first time.
Oh, the fake cichlids.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? They have a dwarf species. They only get about like this. Fake cichlid.
Really?
Yeah.
The one he told, I think he said that the one that was there gets like 6 to 8 inches or something.
They got some.
Well, Rachel, sorry, go ahead.
They have some that stay pretty small.
Oh, we'll have to check those out. And Rachel, don't quote me on it. Like if something happens and your tank falls through the floor, I'm not responsible. Okay, I am not responsible.
I like
If you
her.
listen to me, then that's not my problem. That's your bad decision.
Arby's.
Kidding.
You had Arby's before. Elaine's
I've had Arby's once.
once.
Yeah, I did. I've never been. A friend brought some. They had a sale going on their brisket sandwiches or whatever they're called, and they brought some, so I tried one. Then it was pretty good.
Huh.
You have to understand. Like I think it went out to eat like maybe once in the last 2 years. Twice in the last 2 years. I don't. It's not something I have a budget for. So, which is why I laugh when people say you should save your money. Oh yeah, what money?
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to conserve if you got something to conserve.
Right.
So, yeah.
I just thought it was funny because the other day I had somebody tell me that I should stop going out to eat and stop buying extra stuff and shop at the dollar store so that way I can afford to do something. I don't remember what it was. I was like, dude, what if you don't do that stuff anyway? What are you supposed to stop doing then? I kind of have to eat and drink liquids and it's kind of a biological imperative. So what am I supposed to quit exactly to save money for? So
Yeah, that's why I was saying, why don't you go to the Keystone Flash? Well, because it costs a lot of money to go.
yeah.
I got transportation, but then there's a hotel and there's a bunch of other stuff. So it's like,
And I live on the other side of the freaking country.
Yep.
So I'd have to fly, and the way the planes are falling out of the skies these days, I'd have to drive, and that would take me a couple of days and hotels, and yeah, it would be quite expensive.
your water weighs 8.5 pounds per gallon. Yes, it is heavy stuff.
Yes, Amy, I almost have 30, almost.
Oh, Jose,
I think I'm okay.
friend, and I sent you an email also, and I think get some more plecos out to him. He received 2 of them, the pair that I sent. I could fit 2 in because the boxes I have are so small, right?
Yeah.
Good sized fish. I mean, they're almost like adult. They're just a little bit smaller. They're kind of like sub-adult,
Yeah.
but
That's the way my cars are.
the males have their bristles and the females they don't. So I got a nice pair. And
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
so I'm going to get them 2 more.
Oh, wow. What age do your males usually get their bristles?
When they're about this big, maybe 2 inches.
My male Feely, the one I bred all my babies from, he did not get. He had his first clutch of eggs before he ever even got bristles. I thought he was a female, and then until one day I come in and he was fanning eggs. So, because he was like 8 months old.
8 months. Yeah, yeah. That's what they say when it's about 9 months.
But when he got them, they exploded. Like he has this huge bush now all over his nose.
I've got in the tank. Well, I can't show you right now, but I'm going to do it on Sunday. I'm going to make sure I have my phone charged up. That I got baby bristlenose. For one thing, I was walking by the tank and I was like, where did all these Malaysian trumpet snails come from? I'm walking by.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look a little bit closer. I was like, wait a minute. Those are baby plecos. They're all over the place.
That's funny.
They were in there. I wasn't, they don't have a cave except
Yeah.
over the epistle.
Oh, they'll make one.
Oh, yeah.
I know having a cave will encourage it, but if they decide they're going to do it, they're going to do it whether there's a cave or not. They will make a cave out of something.
Yep. And Elaine only gets the bargain, she says. That's what I do too. Shirley has 30 aquariums.
Well, yeah, are you talking about setup or total? 'Cause I've taken down a few and added a few more, so I'm not really sure what my count is right now. And it was somewhere between 25 and 30.
And he asks, Shirley, can you show the blue cards?
You guys are pains in the butt. Yeah, just give me a minute and I will. Yeah, just give me 1 minute, okay? Anita, do you think you can take this over there and show them?
No.
Okay.
No problem.
Uno segundo. My daughter's taking her time.
She's about to ask you if you had more.
Okay. Uno segundo.
Food is also
Okay.
Yep, I do have. I have quite a few over here. I got in this tank, but the one over here, the one back here is where I got the other ones from. They're a little bit small. These are a little bit too big. I don't really feel comfortable shipping the great big ones because they don't seem to ship very well. But the size that I sent you ship really well. So we're 2,000 pounds. We're just wow. There they are. Oh, they're looking nice.
And the geo photo bombing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
gone. That's
What
gone.
Did you give it away, or did you have it in another tank? What happened to the other Steindachnerei?
That's the same that time.
Huh?
That is the same that time.
That's what happened to the
Oh,
other.
the other one I sold back because he was a jerk. And he would
Oh,
take
you
that
sold them both?
one for that.
Ah, okay. Whoops. What happened to your phone?
Oh, it just we were coming back over here, and we didn't want you to see the dirty house. But yeah, that's Genghis and Khan, the one I was telling you about. The Genghis was twice the size, and he was being a jerk to the little one. So I took him back to the store and I think they gave me $10 for him.
$1,000 was also sharing rides from.
Yeah, right.
Well, I was looking at Amtrak. I can get to Pennsylvania for it's $142 each way. So
Let me put this in perspective for you guys. I live between all the income streams. Say that like that's a lot. All the little things that I have that
trains.
help me live. I live on $1,100 approximately a month, and I'm a single mom. And I live in one of the more expensive places in this country. So I don't really have $300, not even that much. So let alone, no, shut up.
I still got a few years before I collect my Social Security too. So it's like, but I'm not able to go out and get work. So everything I get is here, self.
Yeah.
Really, that's not too bad. I thought the train would be more. Yeah, that's not too bad. I was looking at it.
Yeah, trains are not super expensive.
The trains aren't too bad, really. But don't ask Mark, though. He'll tell you. He'll tell you about the trains. He worked with them so a long time.
I agree, Amy. Blue cars are so cool. Electric blue cars were my first bucket list fish.
Really?
And the cool thing about it is, I decided they were my bucket list fish, fell head over heels in love with them from everything I saw. And then within, 3 months, I had my first 4 electric blue cars. I've been so lucky. When I like the longest I've had to search for any fish I decided I wanted was the volcanum, and that was almost a year. But I see all these people that are like, my bucket list fish is this, this, and this, and they still haven't had it, and it's been years.
Trains
So
are
it's like,
horrible.
how lucky am I? You know?
I feel you. She says, I get around 1,100 after taxes. Yes, mostly return cans. That's what I do too, also.
Yeah.
And it says trains are horrible things. I love traveling by train though. You know, you're on the ground. I mean, I know you have as much potential to get in an accident as you would in a plane, but I think you probably survive a little better chance of surviving.
Yeah, than planes right now.
They're having some trouble.
Yeah, I would much rather be on the ground, which is funny because out of all the modes of transportation, flying used to scare me the least. But now,
I got a bunch of little limia fries in that tank now with those convicts and Fairmouth.
What kind of fry?
Tiger limia. I'm gonna switch here for a second.
Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't realize that was on the big screen anyway. I want some tiger limias.
I got tons of them. There's the tiger. Oh, I got a trio over there.
They're live bears, right?
Yeah, they're live bears. I got a bunch of little babies right up.
Oh, and they don't eat their babies like freaking guppies do?
No. And
do they have a lot at once?
You see the Firemouth over there? He's
yeah.
He's not trying to eat him either.
No, he's not. He's
but look at
not
those
yet, anyway.
They're both laying eggs together. The pink one's over there in the corner.
Ooh, Mark, let's not get into that. Ooh, brain crashes. Amy says, Jeff, do you like blood parrots?
No, I haven't. I have not. Luckily, I almost dropped my phone. It wouldn't be a stream if I didn't drop it at least once.
Right? It's like it's not usual for you not to drop it.
No, I don't have any blood parrots. I don't really.
Because
it's not
you like.
Blood parrots aren't exactly my thing, really. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Nearly all the crashes are general aviation, not commercial. Oh.
Yeah, but same people do the same job. Like the airline, the tower. Those people, they're all the same people. They do commercial and non-commercial, whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, like, and they're all being fired and stuff. I'm not even... Yeah, exactly. They fired hundreds of air traffic controllers, and they control all the planes in the sky. Not just, it doesn't matter to the commercials or what. There's not enough of them. That's all I'm saying. I'm okay on the ground for now. Well, I mean, I can't afford it anyway, so.
Oh, that is so cool. Look at those little babies up there. I'm going to give them some to eat. You
know what? They are so cool.
Brine shrimp the other day, and then they must have let loose the babies. That was yesterday. So now
I'm so excited. My angel spawned. I told you that, right?
Yeah, I know it.
My black angel spawned. The funny thing is, sorry, go ahead.
Save the black ones.
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. I've got the eggs in a little deli cup, floating with some methylene blue and airstone. But this is day 2, so I'm expecting hatching tomorrow to the next day, I think, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they said it would be 2 to 3 days. So I'm waiting for them to hatch. But the really funny thing is, you're probably never going to believe it. I had just started talking about getting rid of the white angels, so golden angels, because I like the black ones better, and I only needed one pair to start working on a breeding project with. Well, the minute I did that, very next day they spawned. The golden angels spawned. I thought that was hilarious. Well, then the other night I was talking about how I was thinking about getting rid of both of them because we're so saturated with angelfish around here that
Yeah.
that nobody really wants them anymore right now around here, and that I would have to really learn to ship, not learn to ship, but ship more often if I was going to keep them. Well, the next day, the freaking black one spawned. I thought they were the same sex. I didn't even think I had another pair, but I got 2 pairs when I bought 4 fish. So,
Right.
yeah. So I don't know what to do now.
And he says, I named my angelfish Viper after the F-16 Viper jet.
That's funny. Anita named our golden angels Kawasaki and Suzuki. Or no, Yamaha, and what was the other one? Kawasaki. Kawasaki and Yamahas. We call them Yami and Saki. So yeah, that's my daughter for you. She likes some vehicles.
There's lots of rules, but
I
not
also
a...
like stuff like five jets, some military jets.
I like anything. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Jeffa.
I just noticed it is 3 o'clock in the morning here, and I told Kate that'd be done by now.
Oh, geez. What time is it? Oh, you don't even go to bed. It's midnight. Holy hell.
Yeah, well, that's
Your wife is going to whoop your ass.
No, she won't.
No, she'll just be mad at you.
Yeah, not too mad. I just got to be up there to, make sure she has everything she needs.
I think both of you are probably more tolerant than you should be.
32 years, you got to learn some kind of tolerance.
Yeah, I can imagine.
30, yeah, it's gonna. But anyhow, I think I appreciate you coming up. Mel coming up here. Thank you very much, everybody. Mark, thank you so much again, sir. I really appreciate everything.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yes, thanks.
Hey, and sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, thanks.
I thought you were done.
Oh no, I was just saying that. Thanks for chatting with us in here. I mean, it was fun. I mean, it was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. I was upstairs and I was like, nothing to do.
Every time I always ask you, Jeff, are you going to stream? Because I'm bored and I want to watch a stream.
Yep.
Speaking of, I am doing one next Saturday. I know it's been a while since I've done one, so I am going to go ahead and do one next Saturday. I don't know what it's going to be about or if anybody's going to be with me or not, but I'm going to do one somehow on next Saturday.
He has not come up to my door since, but has called the cops unfounded each time. The previous tenant was forced to leave.
What the hell did I miss?
By harassment, no luck with me. I tell you one thing, I was kind of glad my neighbors next door over here that gave me such a, we didn't get along very well. I was here. My first experience with them is when their dog jumped out of the car. We had our yard was just freshly sodded. It was like a lot of money. It's like $5,000 to sod the entire place. Well, that was when Kathy retired. She had 401k money and stuff. So that didn't last. That doesn't last long. But anyway,
no, I bet.
It was like summertime, June. Comes out and just has the most terrible runs all over our yard, running.
Oh. And
the sun hit it and baked it and burnt our grass. It looked horrible. It looks like she's having some tummy issues. I'm like, yeah, those tummy issues just cost us about $1,000 worth of damage.
Right.
And that was the beginning of our relationship.
Ooh.
It went downhill from there.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Jeff, can you do a tour? Yes, I can. I'll be doing that on Sunday. And we have Jose there. I'll do a tour on Sunday if you can make it. I can't do it right now because I'm on my laptop right here. I will do a tank tour though. I'll do it Sunday. I always try. Can I show you something? And you tell me what you think of it? Because you know how everybody does their stickers and their little things they have, like mugs and stickers and stuff? Mm-hmm. Well, I couldn't figure out how to do any of that without costing me an arm and a leg that I don't have. The ones that I'm not using. So I decided to have my friend 3D print this for me, and you tell me what you think. Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool.
It's the size of a coaster, so I think it looks perfectly good like a coaster, but I'm not sure if people will like it or not. And I'm not really sure what else you could use it for. We first were designing a keychain, but it's too big to be a keychain, and any smaller you don't see the details. So
You know that if you want to do merch, right, that you don't, there's no money out of your pocket.
do what?
You know that if you do merch, it's no money out of your pocket.
How does that work?
The people you create the merch,
Mm-hmm.
create the logo. You get a company like Redbubble or something. The people order it, they make it. You get a small person. They get the majority of the money because of, but you get, you get a portion of it, and they ship it. It's the shipping. You don't have to do anything except basically get your merch together and put it up, and then people order it.
You're gonna have to message me with details on how this works and how to do it.
I haven't done it myself, but this is what I've read and researched. Because I'm in the process right now trying to get my merch going.
Oh, like I don't even have memberships or super chats or nothing like that yet. I don't know where I'm at with that because I haven't looked. But because I don't really. Okay, not to say I don't care because everybody cares whether they like to admit it or not. But I don't care as much as I care about just having fun with it and like helping people. That's what my whole point is. I just want to I remember coming in to fish and I was like, there's not enough information on this, that, or the other. And so I wanted to kind of fill in gaps that were there. I know it's asking a lot, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. Just fill in the gaps.
Annie Stokes asking, can you
send what?
Probably a plaque. If you get those plaques and have them.
Oh, one of these? Is Amy in the United States? Because I don't know if I can ship.
Tim says you can use those as a coaster.
Huh? Say again?
Tim says you can use those as a coaster.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Use them as a coaster. I think it's pretty cool.
Just don't use Teespring. They are terrible. Yeah. I think I was talking with Steve. He's got a company he works with. It's good quality.
Well, I just thought it was cool because my friend has a 3D printer, and all I have to do is buy the filament. And the filament for this whole thing, and to make hundreds of them, is going to be $60 to make a couple hundred of these.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I think that's a pretty good amount. So, a pretty good amount. And it's not different. It's not the same as stickers. And I know some people, have stickers. Some people have mugs and different stuff like that. And I thought, what if I didn't do stickers?
Guys, it's really awesome seeing you all again. I'm going to have to go now because I need some sleep. Hope to see you all again soon. Yes, Mike. Joffrey.
Bye, Joffrey.
And you and Kim come back again real soon. I'm so glad to see you. It's been forever seeing you in here.
I haven't seen him in a while either.
It's been months. It's been months.
Amy wants to know if I can ship to Canada. I don't know anything about shipping out of the country. So if you email me, my email's on my channel. If you email me, we can try to figure something out. I will do my best to try. We'll have to work with something. But yeah, I'm willing to attempt to do so. But I know it's not cheap.
Coasters are a good idea. Ruth is saying.
Yeah.
I want to do coffee mug. I want to do these too. I want to get a certain type of these magnifying glasses.
Yes, that would be amazing for you to do. You could probably just buy some in bulk and emboss them or something and put your logo on the edge of the glass or something.
It'll be through the company. That way there's no out-of-pocket cost. Yeah, I can't do it. So I'm doing it that way.
Yeah. That's why I got lucky with these because it's my friend who has a 3D printer. So he was willing to, she loves printing stuff all the time. She keeps it going 24/7. So for her to print these was just another task on her list. So
Sunday night is 10:30 p.m. Yep. And we'll be on there. Me, Jose, David, and Ron will all be there.
I will be there if I can be, in the chat.
Try pirate ship. It's cheaper even for Canada.
I got Shippo.
Oh, that's
Well, I
Shippo's
just got Shippo.
the same rate. I think it was same rate. Same rate. Same
Same
rate.
rate. Yeah. Well, I
Same.
got Shippo because when I looked at him, it looked like Pirate Ship was mostly about USPS, and I'm trying to not use USPS as much as possible
I didn't
because,
use on FedEx too.
yeah. Well, when I looked on their webpage, it looked like all they talked about was USPS, so I wasn't sure if it was all of them or not, or if they were mainly USPS. So when I went to Shippo, they were all about everybody. So I was like, that works. And they had a free trial for their upgraded
Adele's here.
version.
Hey, Adele.
Hello, Adele.
Hello.
I
How
love
are
her
you?
name.
Adele.
Yeah, collaboration of curiosities.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really nice name. I like it. I like clever names.
Yes, these are in the air. They come in very handy, honestly. So that's my idea because it's kind of like I've been doing this since I started doing the streams and kind of and I use this in the fish room a lot too. I got this originally when I started getting my Neocaridina shrimp. I got some Blue Dream shrimp from Mark Shelley, and I spotted my first little shrimp with this thing. It's like, wow, they're so cool.
That's cool.
So
Oh,
anyway,
I have an idea for Rachel real quick. She said she wants something that she can stick to the tank with suction cups or something. You can get like a tool holder that's just like 2 prongs. Let me see if I can figure it out. 2 prongs that are like sit like this, and you put the magnifying glass or whatever in the prongs. The top of it sits on top and it holds it, and it suction cups to the side. You could get something like that if you have access to a 3D printer. If you can't find one, you can actually make one for yourself. And you just hook the suction cups up to it and stick it on the side of your. There's tons of stuff to stick to the side of your tank, I promise you. So I'm sure you can find something. It would help.
all right. Yes.
Sorry.
See ya. Good to see you. I'm gonna wrap it up because I gotta go.
Oh yeah, me
Thank
too.
you very much, everybody.
Have a good night.
My handle broke and using my glass. Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Okay, guys. Much love, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you so very much.